area for Minutemen alerts.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast. And just checking in on you. What's going on, everybody? How are you? Was there a nuclear holocaust? Well, great. You survived it. Are you in your bunker? How many more cans of beans can you eat, you cunt? What's it like living in a world without ESPN? Da-da-da, boo-doo-boop. Oh, you know what? If you're actually in a bunker right now in the future and you're listening to me, I should probably be a little more positive, right? Okay, just what makes that little old ant think he can survive a meltdown from a nuclear plant? Everyone knows he's got sores all over his fucking face because he went outside. He didn't stay underground. That's why you'll be
Billy.
in that.
Thank you
What do they
so
usually
much.
bury? That's those things what they stick all the drugs in that sit on the wharfs. And they stick them on the back of trucks, freight fucking things. I don't know. Whatever they dealt with during the second season of The Wire. You know what that just reminded me of? I don't know why. Everybody freaking out about that fucking missile that the Navy shot off. You know, this is the beginning of World War III. Well, great. And then you know what? We're all going to be dead. So what are you fucking worried about? You know what I mean? I would be much more worried if somebody released one Cobra into the fucking Los Angeles area, and I knew that it was somewhere in the hills where I hiked. If there was one Cobra there, I would be way more fucking nervous. Like if they said right now, we have a special news flash, China has just shot a bunch of nuclear weapons. They will be here in 6 minutes, so get your affairs in order. I would go over to the fridge, and I'd get out a pint of ice cream, and I'd sit there, you know? You know, like a little kid sits in a big chair, and he kicks his legs up and down like a scissor? That's what I would do. Oh, boy, I'm going to get vaporized. I'm getting what everybody wants, a painless death. That's what you're looking at when you see the nuclear weapons. What you're looking at is a painless death. I'm all about them. I love the warheads. I'm a big warhead fan. You know, I like that we're puffing each other's chests up. You know what I mean? China's, you know, we're like, why I oughta? You know, and China's like, why we oughta? And then Korea's like, hey, what about us? We still count, right? I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know, I'm a grizzled vet of this shit. I grew up in the tail end of the Cold War. I remember that shit, right? Everybody says they're going to do it, and then they never do. Okay? Until they do. And when they do, you're not going to know it because it's going to be over. At least I won't know it. That's one of the great things about being in a targeted city. You're going to have no idea that World War III even happened. You're just going to wake up, you know, wherever the fuck you go. Or maybe you just become part of the radiation, you know, that the next people are going to climb out of. I told you guys that's my theory, right? That water is the nuclear waste from the last people that fucked up this planet, you know? And we're actually these fucking mutants. We're actually ugly as shit. We just don't know any better. Because we're attracted to what we see because we're all fucking arrogant, right? We got the ego. Look at me. My ego came out in fucking first 6 minutes. You don't know who I am? Well, then I could say I'm Elvis and everyone would believe it. No, Bill, they wouldn't. You fucking dope. Yeah, so I don't know what the big deal is. And it was also funny to read that and listen to say that they were saying everybody in California was freaking out. And then I called my wife, and she doesn't even bring it up. Probably didn't even know it happened. Because at this point, nobody really watches the news anymore.